to use localization, you need 3 libraries. The first library is IETnext. And this library, it's the core internationalization library that handles translation logic. So let's install it. So let's copy this command and go to our code editor and paste it here to install it. The second library called IETnext FS backend. We use this package to load resources from the file system. I mean the language files. I'm gonna show you later. So let's copy this command to install it and paste it here and press enter to install this library. The third library called iNext HTTP middleware, this library here. So let's copy this command to install it and let's go to our terminal and press enter to install it. Now we got those 3 libraries. If you go to our package.json, you'll find 3 of them. IETnext, IETnext FS backend, IETnext HTTP middleware. Now let's go and add some testing files. So here, let's create a new folder and name it locales for localization. And let's start with 2 languages. The first is er.json and the second en.json. Let's add some testing key here. For example, testing is gonna be testing. And for Arabic, testing is gonna be اختبار, like this. Now let's go to our index.js and import our 3 libraries that we've installed already. So here in index.js, we're going to require, let's import it at the top here, require IETnext and store it in a constant, IETnext. And the second library is IETnext FS backend, and we're gonna store it in a constant and name it backend. And finally, the last library is the middleware, and we're gonna store it in a constant. We're gonna name it middleware. Now let's configure our IETnext here. So here down here, IETnext.use. We're going to use our backend. It is to enable the file system to load, I mean those 2 JSON files, er and en. So we use this library to load the translation from our JSON files. Then we're going to add middleware.language detector. Let's make each one at single line to make our code cleaner. Then we're going to init and pass here an object. First, we're going to add the fallback language, and it's referred to the default language. If the requested language isn't available, fall back to English. So we're going to make the main is English. And we're going to add our files path. So we're going to add load path to the path of our files. Our files located in locales. So we're going to type locales. Now we got here 2, er.json and en.json. You cannot type er.json, or you cannot also type en.json. So we want to make our library select by default. So to handle this issue, we're going to add 2 curly braces like this and add here lang like this to select each language from the request because it got replaced with the language code. Okay? And finally, the middleware application. So here, app.use. And we're going to pass middleware.handle IETnext. Like this, as simple as that. Now, let's try to create a test route. Okay, so here, let's create app.get. The route name is gonna be testing. And we're going to add our async function with request and response. And we're going to return in the response.send. Now you can type here anything that you want. For example, hello world. let's try to test this testing route. Don't forget to add this slash here, testing route. Now let's go and open Postman and try to get this route. So here, let's create a new request for testing. Testing the path. Let's copy our localhost here and just add our testing. We got here testing. I forgot to add T. Now look, we got here hello world in the response. Now let's try to add localization to this hello world. So instead of return hello world, you can just add rec dot t. This t refer to translation. And instead of passing hello world here or testing here, you just need to pass this key here, this testing key, just like this. Now it will return the value in this translation file. So let's try to test. When you press send, oops, we got here an error. Request.t is not a function. We got here reg.t is not a function. Look, our route is initialized before our middleware here. We should add it after this middleware, okay? I'm happy because I'm facing those errors with you, because you will learn a lot from those errors. Now let's press save and let's try to test again. Now let's press send. Look, we got here testing. Look at this testing. You can find it in English.json. If you want to render the Arabic, you just need to go here and go to our headers and add this header, accept language, and add here ER, the code of Arabic. Now if you press send, look, you got here اختبار, and it's the Arabic translation for testing. Let's try to add a third language, for example, German. So here, let's add a new file with de.json. You have to know that you have to add here the language code, okay? Now, this testing, the translation of it in German is gonna be testen, like this. Now, if you go to Postman and pass here the header de, you will find here testen, the German translation for this word, testing word.